In today's lesson, we're going to talk about 0.2, changing units of measure between systems. In our previous lesson, we talked about changing units of measures within a system. Now we are going to change from customary into metric, or from metric into customary. And remember, those are two different ones. Customary is what we know here in the US. Metric is one that is more known around the world. So what you'll notice is that we have an approximation symbol because these aren't exact numbers. So every answer we get is an approximation answer. It is not an exact answer. So when we get to example one says it wants us to convert from 30 inches into centimeters. Well, from our table above, we are able to notice that when we go from inches to centimeters, that is customary to metric. So we're using this relationship of 1 inch is 2.5 centimeters. So with that information, we're going to take our 30 inches and we are going to multiply it by 2.5 to give us an answer of 75 centimeters. Now when we take a look at example B says it wants us to go from kilometers to miles. When you go from kilometers to miles, you're talking about metric to customary. And we're looking at this relationship right here that 1 kilometer is approximately 0.6 miles. So we take our 5 kilometers and we multiply it by 0.6 to get an approximate answer of 3 miles. So now we're going to use the same table, but we're going to convert a length between systems from 2,000 yards to kilometers. Hopefully, when you take a look at our table here, you will see there is not a direct relationship from yards into kilometers or kilometers. So what we have to do is we have to do a two-step system. We first must convert this from yards to meters, and then from meters to kilometers. So, and from our table, we're able to tell that there is about 0.7 meters in a yard. So we are going to take 2,000 yards and we are going to multiply it by 0.7 and we get an answer of 1,800 meters. Now I'm not done because I wanted my answer to be in kilometers. So I needed to convert it one more time because I need my answer to be in kilometers. This goes back to our last lesson because we talked about the relationship between the same systems, like systems. So we know that there is 1,000 meters in a kilometer. So what you have to ask yourself is, are we converting from a small unit to a large unit or a large unit to a small unit? In this case, we are converting from a small unit into a large unit. And when you do that, we need to divide. So we're going to take our 1,800 meters and we are going to divide by 1,000. And our answer is 1.8 kilometers. So 2,000 yards is approximately 1.8 kilometers. Now we're going to talk about units of capacity. Okay? Again, that's how much it can hold. It's a liquid. So we're going to start with 7 quarts. When you take a look, quarts to liters, that is customary to metric. There's approximately 0.9 liters in 1 quart. So we are going to take 7 quarts and we are going to multiply it by 0.9 and we get an approximation answer of 6.3 liters. In our second problem, on B, it asks us to convert 2 liters into pints. Liters is a metric unit of measure. pints is customary, so we're going from metric to customary. There's approximately 2.1 pints in 1 liter. So we're going to take our 2 liters and we are going to multiply it by 2.1 and get an approximate answer of 4.2 pints. So what I want you to do before class, for our next class, I would like for you to solve example 4, okay? Convert the capacity from 10 liters to gallons. I will give you a hint, it is a 2-step problem. Okay, so complete that before you come to class. Now, our last one that we're going to talk about is units of weight and mass. Units of weight and mass. So our first example here, it asks us to go from 58.5 kilograms to pounds. So we're starting with kilograms and we are going to pounds. So kilograms is a metric unit, pounds is a customary unit. So I am using this 1 kilogram is approximately 2.2 pounds. So I'm going to take 58.5 kilograms and I'm going to multiply it by 2.2 and I get an answer of 128.7 pounds.